guys, this is Cashew Hunter. Make sure you like and subscribe the video so I know that you like the content, and I will be doing more similar content like this where I comment and talk about current events and things that have been happening, around us in the world. So basically, I'm gonna do a format of my videos where I have gameplay. I hope you enjoy it, and I will be talking about different things. So this time I want to talk about, uh, you know, the situation with the corona and basically like the shortages that have come um, with a lot of electronics, um, like webcams, since a lot of people are staying at home, staying at home, doing work from home, even school work at home. It seems like when I'm me myself. I'm actually a Twitch streamer. So since I started like 3 months ago, I wanted to, get a decent webcam at a good price, a budget webcam, so to say. I went around and looked all over the place, but all of the prices for even for the budget cams have gone up just because of Corona and because of the high demand. So that's like a huge crutch for me in my streaming career, which I'm actually trying to become a streaming a partner on Twitch. So that's my goal, my next goal, since I just reached affiliate like a month ago. Uh, so what I'm saying is that like with this situation at hand, we don't really have the necessities that we used to have. And now it seems like I'm just like a sitting duck waiting for the one cam that I want to get into stock before I can even start setting up my webcam. But nevertheless, it's still going quite well. And then we have the situation with other electronics like the PS5, the Xbox Series X, being sold out everywhere, especially in my country, in Sweden. I wanted to get a PS5, but I wasn't fortunate enough to have the possibility or the money to pre-order one, since I usually don't pre-order stuff. But then when I saw how it was, at the final release, and I saw that it was actually really good, I wanted one, but unfortunately I couldn't get one. I searched high and low, and the only people that could actually sell you one were the scammers on various sites like eBay and whatnot. So I just searched and searched, and yeah, couldn't find one at a reasonable price, and I didn't want to get scalped by these scalpers. So the thing is that like I don't really like the situation we're in, which I'm trying to rant about. I mean, you see a lot of people, they've already got PS5s. Some of my friends have it, who like live in other countries. They were fortunate enough to pre-order their console and got their hands on it. But in my country, Sweden, they've been like sold out like hotcakes everywhere. So I don't know what to do, man. I guess I have to wait until next year, because when I went to this retail store, not too far away from me, this one clerk told me that, oh, you're looking for the PS5 and you didn't pre-order? And he had like this smirk on his face, and then he said like, well, you gotta, at the earliest you'll get one is like um, during summer next year. And my jaw dropped, and then I just went out of the store with feeling low, and just feeling out of the blue, so to say. But since I have a PC at the moment, I'm not rushing into things. So I guess that's something I can work with at the moment. But I would actually really love to, play the PlayStation exclusives. And then we have like other situations like where the game Cyberpunk has been also doing pretty bad. A lot of VTubers have been talking about it. They are ranting about it. You see like videos being posted by people online where they show all of the bad qualities of the game, like all the bugs, uh, like riding a car and just flying all over the map just by touching something, and then just riding through stuff, like the yeah the poles or lightning, not what are it called, not lightning poles. Sorry, excuse me, I'm not a native English speaker, but you know the poles that show light. So like you're just riding through those things, and there's a lot of clipping issues, bugs, AI issues. So it seems that Project Red, they didn't really do their best for this title. But I've been hearing from a lot of other uh, people that I know that they also had issues with The Witcher 3, which is also a highly praised game. So regarding Cyberpunk, it's kind of ridiculous the situation with that. They should have postponed the game even more, in my opinion, and actually made it, more of a quality product when it was released. And now I'm hearing that Sony is pulling the Cyberpunk off of their PlayStation Store so that people can't buy it, and also handing out full refunds to people who actually bought it and are not satisfied with the game. So now you can you see all of these people. They were like, before Cyberpunk was released, they were like mad because CD Projekt Red was postponing the release of their game, and I guess the developer caved in to these mad people and just said, "Fine, we'll release it in an unfinished state." And now they're like getting even more people that are getting mad because as the game is like unfinished and buggy, and now the developer is saying they're willing to to pay out of their own pocket to refund people, but they can only refund you like before tomorrow, with the 21st, uh, and today is the 20th. So if you haven't gotten your refund yet, you're out of luck, because tomorrow when the patch is released, they most likely will not give you a refund. So that's that. I mean, Cyberpunk was highly hyped, and it basically failed. It's considered by some to be one of the worst releases in recent gaming history. So I'm actually sad that that's happened, because CD Projekt Red have seemed to be so consumer friendly and such a highly esteemed developer. They even had Keanu Reeves in their helm, the samurai, saying the guy who says samurai in the clip from one of the reveals. Um, so yeah, Keanu Reeves, he deserved better. He's John freaking Wick. He was also part of the Matrix, so I guess that makes. I mean, regarding Cyberpunk, it makes it more of a good purchase since Keanu Reeves is in it. That's like the only incentive I can think of right now, uh, because of the state that the game is in. But maybe they will fix the game and just, you know, move on to the next project and leave this one behind and do better next time. But we'll see if CD Projekt Red will ever recover from this. But I think they will. And then we have like the situation of of like PC components, especially like GPUs, like the RTX 30 series cards that have been sold out everywhere at the first moment when they get released. People get their hands on them so quickly that they the shops literally run out of stock in seconds. So the thing is that we got scalpels there as well, just like I mentioned for for the consoles, PS5 and excuse me, PS5 and Xbox Series X. So we got the RTX 30 series cards, and now the upcoming um, RX 6K cards from AMD, who are supposed to compete with those cars. And all of these cars are like they've been selling, from what I've seen, selling like hotcakes. But that's not just only because a lot of people are buying them. You also have these scalpers that I mentioned that are buying them with bots and then reselling them at ridiculous prices at other websites. So there's that situation as well, and that's really pissing me off because when I was building my PC to set up for my streaming gear and all that, I got I got all the components I needed, uh, and I was just, except for the GPU which I was waiting for. I settled down with the RX 5700 XT, the Sapphire Edition, which is not supposed to be like the worst one. I can always upgrade it later, you know. But these 30 series cars, they were selling like hotcakes, and I couldn't get one. So even though like you were out on time, you were trying to get one, you were out of luck because those scalpers and their bots, they would beat you to the punch. So there's that. But yeah, right now I'm just sort of trying to uh, get myself together and bring up the quality of my streams. So if you ever come to Twitch, check my channel out. It's Cashew Hunter. I usually stream Dead by Daylight and sometimes some other games. I also do clips and highlights and whatnot. And I most of my videos actually on my YouTube channel are based on Dead by Daylight. So at the end of this video, you will see links to my other videos if you like that. And yeah, just check them out. And then, just in case you're heading off to Twitch at some point, make sure that you do not, I repeat, um, do not buy stuff like subscriptions or bits from the Play Store on your cell phone, mobile. Because if you do, Google will take its cut for you paying through the phone, as opposed to buying stuff like subscriptions and bits through your PC. Why they do that, I don't know. Because it's cheaper on like a PC buying. It's gifted subs and whatnot, and bits through your PC, and it is actually for some reason an increased cost on mobile, which is something I noticed far too late, and then they actually didn't refund me. So I'm just giving a heads up to those of you who ever consider going to Twitch and watching content, you know, and supporting content creators like myself. But I digress. Because of the situation at hand, we have Corona and also a new uh, version of the virus is actually supposed to be coming out, on a more infectious uh, variant of the disease. So I'm hoping that this vaccine that they are rolling out actually helps people, especially those in the high risk groups. And the sooner we get out of this pandemic that we're in right now, the better it will be for everyone. And I hope that possibly during next year, at the start of next year, that we're gonna see less and less lockdowns around the world. Right now, a lot of people are miserable, but don't be miserable. Try to stay positive, have a positive outlook on life, and also don't let yourself uh, feel bad about the situation. Find other things to think about and stay positive about good stuff in your life. Make sure that you do stuff that that actually helps you and others, in a way that also helps maybe your community. Speaking of communities, I'm trying to build a community on my Discord. You'll find the link below in the description. The Discord server is called the Hunters Guild, and if you join it, you'll become a first class hunter, and you will see whenever I go live on Twitch and also whenever I upload videos to YouTube. So it's a win win situation. Well, at least for me. And also you if you like my content. So I saw a video not too long ago about Tom Cruise yelling at two crewmates of his movie Mission Impossible 7. And I remember like 10 years ago when Christian Bale was recording one of his Batman movies. I think it was The Dark Knight. And he was actually yelling at a crewmate who was in charge of the, was it the sound or the lightning, or yeah, something like that. And he started to shout at this person just for not doing their job correctly. And in a sense, it's similar to what Tom Cruise did, but Tom Cruise in this case, he was actually yelling at two crewmates who were not practicing social distancing. So they were like close to each other while they were possibly watching a YouTube video on a PC, and he was like stark raving mad and fuming and like screaming at them. You can find the video if you just search for it. The video of him screaming at them with the recording of his voice, that is. But I'd say it's not really a good thing to yell at anyone, because it makes you, especially in a job in Hollywood, it makes you look unprofessional, especially if people record your voice and just post it out there. Anything can happen. I mean, there's been like other people in the Hollywood business, like James Gunn. He lost his job at Marvel at one point. Now he's been reinstated, but he lost his job at Marvel for one tweet that he did, like, what was it, 6 to 8 years ago. So you gotta be careful with like what you post on it online, because people can actually dig it up and just use it against you in some way. So you have to be observant of and think about what you are doing on the internet. Right now, I'm just hoping that possibly during next year I will be able to get all my streaming gear ready and set, with the webcam and all that I'm wishing for. I did get a good mic, which I'm using right now to speak to you guys. The mic is a HyperX Quadcast. I don't know if I should do a review of it, but I'm very satisfied with this mic. It's basically just plug and play with Windows 10, which I'm using. Don't know how it works with Mac, but it might work well there as well. I was actually considering of getting a Blue Yeti mic, since it was like on sale as well, during Black Friday. There were tons of stuff that I wanted to get like during Black Friday, but I don't have the cash to buy most of the stuff that I wanted. I did get a smartwatch during Black Friday, and maybe next year we'll see less cases of Corona and also see less lockdowns, which I'm hoping for. And also that the ridiculous prices on components like GPUs, webcams, consoles will drop down and the stocks will be refilled. I'm just hoping that we will have more, countermeasures against these scalpers that I mentioned before in the video, to prevent them from, creating what am I saying? Stock shortages for all of these things that I mentioned, because they're really taking advantage of the situation as it is, and a lot of people don't have the money, to get the things that they are offering at these ridiculous prices, especially for the GPU cards. that they're selling. Uh, but if you like the video, if you like these type of rant videos where I just talk about different types of stuff, like and subscribe and comment down below and let me know what you thought of the video. And I hope to see you guys again soon. Stay awesome, my fellow hunters. Cashew Hunter signing out.